Hey everyone, Mr. Rusty here. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to open the lock gate in the safe house in the campaign. Now, you'll see that it requires a 6-digit code in order to enter, and those 6-digit codes are on 3 separate documents that each document provides 2 digits each. It is said or told, whatever, that once you open that gate, it may alter your ending in the campaign, as well as just being sort of an Easter egg. So let's go ahead and jump into this and show you step by step. Now, when going ahead and doing it, the preferred mission will be the CIA Safe House E9. Now, just to inform you, I've already opened it and you can't really go ahead and reset and so forth. So, I'm just gonna skip through some parts and you're gonna see there's some cutscenes and dialogues will happen if you're restarting the mission from the beginning. But I will go ahead and skip over that and lead you to going ahead into the steps. So again, it's gonna be the CIA Safe House E9. Let's go ahead and restart this. Alright guys, so I let the dialogue and the cutscene go by, so now I'm gonna go ahead to the gate. So you can see in mine, it is open, but once you go to your right, you will see here, these are the 3 documents you have to look for. The clinical record, Warren Commission, Dallas News article. Off the bat, once you walk off and look down, you will see that there's already one on the floor, which is the Warren Commission. So it's the second document. Now, if you notice, the 2 in 1962 is highlighted in yellow, and then the word 2 and 2 phone calls is highlighted in yellow. So that is the 2 digits that you need in the second set. So far, what you have is 002200. Now, walk over here to the left, and on the wall, you'll see the clinical record. And you'll see the 1 on 15 millimeter by 6 millimeter, and the 1 in 19 centimeters is highlighted in yellow. So those are the first 2 digits. So now you have 112200. And then the very last 2 digits would be in the dark room on the right, hanging on the wall. And that would be the Dallas News article. And then you can see the 6 and 6th floor is highlighted in yellow, and 3 and fired 3 consecutive shots is highlighted in yellow. So now those are the last 2 digits. So now you have 112263. Now, if you actually look up the code, that specific code is a date, and that date is actually the assassination date of JFK. Now back here, you will see it's just a bunch of storage, nothing too interesting, a bunch of car parts. But then you do have an arcade machine, and pretty much this arcade machine shows you all the games that you would come across in the campaign. So far, I believe I've only come across 3 of them, but there are a lot more. You can go slow down the video, so forth, if you want to go through them. And then lastly, there is a computer here on the bottom. Now, I personally have played around with it. I had to look it up to see how to start it. Now, first thing foremost is that I'm playing on PC. If you're playing on a console, you would see that a keyboard would appear on your top right hand corner of your screen. In my case, it doesn't, since I personally do have a keyboard. It's just I personally like to play the game with a controller. Now, the best command to go ahead and figure out what to do and that I located was to type in help, and that will bring you a list of commands. The most important command would be ls, which is like the display the contents of the current directory, which brings you up with another set of commands. Pretty much everything else is just standard. I have not tried to log in or log in, and who only brings up a Mason, as you can see here. And then CLS will just clear everything, as you can see. And then click exit, it brings you back. And then let's go ahead and press help again. The only one that I noticed that does not work is cat, as you can see, and also I believe CD does not work as well. So let's try that real quick. See, I can see it, that does not work either. Now, again, now let's go back to what I first mentioned, ls. See, it brings up several commands that you can like type in. The only one that I've noticed so far that does not work is hhgg. But pretty much what I've noticed it's pretty much a series of events that you have to go through, and you have to tell a direction in which to go through and the steps, and each one will lead you to a different outcome, and almost like a little mini game. Like for example, let's go to cut through. You have to read this thoroughly. I'm just gonna skip through it, but pretty much the first thing that the most important thing is that it is the very last paragraph. You're in your room on the bed, and it's sparsely furnished, and so forth. So you try to type in anything, and it really won't do much. So again, it's commands of directions. So for example, you see that there's north, and it tells you to get out of bed first. So what you can do is type in stand, which you have to put in verbs, and see you get out of the bed. And now it says there's a door to the north, so let's go north. The door is closed, so let's try to see if open works. Okay, now the door is open. It's all verbs. And you keep going through that, and it'll lead you to different scenarios. I don't know what it's supposed to lead to. There's so many directions, and each direction leads you to different things, so it can get a little confusing. That's why I haven't even finished it myself. But if you have, please leave it in the comments, and tell me what you have found. But if you are in my situation and you see yourself that you're stuck, you can go ahead and just type a quit, and then Y to exit, and then you can also then type exit, and you're back to the main screen. See, and it brings like a score, meaning it's like a little mini games, and all those are pretty much the same scenario. So again, if you have completed them or found something interesting, please leave them in the comments, or if not, just let me know what you think. But I think that would call it for this video. It's pretty much that there's nothing else much to show here. So once again, please leave a like and hit that subscribe button, and hope you all have a wonderful time, and peace out.